me to see this one will show me something. But that maybe it's just the photo.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in to NMU TV. My name is KARUNGI Brenda, and I'm a peer health educator for the youth. Especially today, we are talking about HIV/AIDS because most on our tabs we've been asked many questions about HIV/AIDS. Taking note, today we are the leading Kabarole region. We are the leading in HIV. And so we are going to address about a few things that are commonly asked. About HIV. So according to the tabs, a few questions that were gathered. The first question was like, what is HIV? Well, HIV, human immune virus, this is the virus that causes HIV, that causes AIDS. And HIV/AIDS, it's a viral infection, It's a viral infection and an incurable one. Where someone can get HIV, we have contact with body fluids, where we are having semen, we have blood, we have anal mucus, mention it, vaginal fluids, and all that. We also have occupational hazard exposure, especially for the people that work in the health department, those that are likely to be pricked by needles that were used on infected people. We have unprotected sexual intercourse with someone that is HIV positive. That one predisposes one to getting infected on HIV/AIDS. We also have having multiple partners. Yeah, that one is a predisposing factor, provided you don't know their serostatus or how they are standing in their life, if they are negative or positive. This could be far-fetched, but also when someone gets involved in a fatal accident where blood has to mix, that very person is also predisposed to having HIV/AIDS. Another question that was asked, it was about the stages and the clinical manifestations. Actually, it was more of clinical manifestations, or how does HIV present itself. How does someone having HIV know that this could be HIV? Well, we are breaking it down into stages, because these stages, they come with different manifestations. So the first stage, we are having the seroconversion stage. Here we are having your white blood cells fighting the virus that has invaded the body, and someone will generally present with severe flu at first. The second stage, we are having the asymptomatic stage. Asymptomatic, we mean having no clinical manifestations. You're having no signs and symptoms. Someone is having no signs and symptoms of the disease. That someone looks perfectly healthy. But also a point to note, this is the time someone is highly infectious. When you get in contact with such a kind of a person, that someone stands higher chances of spreading the virus to you than any other person. And in this stage, we are having the immune system trying to stabilize things, trying to fight the virus. Then the third stage, we have the symptomatic HIV. So here we are having serious clinical manifestations. We are having serious signs and symptoms of having a disease. There are no particular signs and symptoms, but we have diseases, we have body conditions that keep recurring regardless of the treatment. And that is a red flag, where we are having cough, diarrhea, pneumonia, all those opportunistic infections that come to your body and they keep on recurring regardless of the treatment. And that happens in the third stage. About the fourth stage, the fourth stage is advanced disease. It is someone is faulty, the immunity is weakened, and their body is weak. Literally any disease, even if it's a simple flu that comes, will put that someone down. And well, that person is presenting, could be having pneumonia, some cancers, maybe someone could also be having pneumonia, cancers, and also TB, that's tuberculosis. And also this happens when someone has not gotten prompt treatment for HIV/AIDS. Talking about the ways how to prevent HIV/AIDS. These are classified, like they have different classifications. We have behavior change classification, we have biochemical ways of prevention, and we also have many others. Immunotherapy. Definitely that's something that is compromising, but yes, it helps. In immunotherapy, you have to be feeding on a balanced diet on a daily basis so that your immunity is strong, but that doesn't mean you won't be infected with HIV/AIDS. If you are exposed to chances of getting biochemical